Hi folks, this is Dan Downey from Downey Roofing and Contracting. We're here to help you with your roofing and contracting needs in South Florida. This is kind of our introductory video. I'm filming it inside my truck because I spent a lot of time inside my truck, obviously. So I want to just introduce myself and our company to you. We are general contractors and roofing contractors. We're in the South Florida area. However, we're licensed in the entire state of Florida, but our primary area of expertise is in the West Palm Beach, Broward areas. We'd like to be able to help you with any of your roofing questions, any of your construction questions. My experience, personally, goes back many years. I'm the son of a general contractor. I'm a first-generation American that came to this country, and we worked very hard to get to where we are, and very proud of the work that my family and I have done to get to this point. This is not a very fancy video, but I just want you guys to meet me before you meet me, and I want to go over a few things before hiring a contractor, whether it's me or somebody else. Number one, make sure they have a license. In the state of Florida, I'm sorry, my radio is on. In the state of Florida, it's required that you have a license to do construction in Florida. So that's designed to protect you, the consumer, not really to protect the contractor. It's designed to protect you, the consumer. We want to make sure that you're not going to get scammed or taken advantage of by the many people out there that give contractors a bad name, of course, and there's plenty of them out there. So number one, get a pen and paper if you can, but just remember this. Number one, if anything they give you doesn't have a license number on it, automatically be wary. Please make sure there's a license number on every piece of anything they give you, because that's your ticket to making sure that you're going to be treated fairly and within the law of the state of Florida, and that's what we want. There's recourse, of course, for people who are licensed in the state of Florida as contractors or doctors, obviously, or any other trade that you might think you might want to make sure that you're hiring a professional. In construction, unfortunately, there are so many guys out there that don't have licenses. So I'm going to tell you my license numbers. I'm just going to tell you because I want you to be able to go to the website, which I'm going to tell you right now, which is called the Department of Business and Professional Regulation. If you go to your web browser and just type in DBPR right at the very top of your web browser and hit enter, it's going to bring you to the Department of Business and Professional Regulation, and that is the entity that regulates Florida contractors. And once you go to that site, you can put in the name of the contractor. My name is Daniel James Downey. If you put in my name under the DBPR website and search under licensee name, you'll see my licenses, and I have roofing and general contractor. I'm also a real estate. I have a real estate license and petroleum license and a couple others, but I'm primarily my licensure is in general contracting, roofing, and I do have a real estate license. But the bottom line there is there's protection for you if the person who you hire isn't doing the proper thing if they have a license, because the state will go after me because I'm licensed and make sure that I do the right thing for you. And that's what you have to do. You got to make sure the person you're hiring is going to do the right thing for you. If you hire somebody that's a handyman or doesn't have a license, they've got nothing to lose. And I can't stress that enough. I can't stress that enough. I've just left 2 or 3 jobs this week where people have been handed a business card with XYZ handyman. A set of business cards cost $20. For me to get my GC roofing license and everything else, I've spent over $20,000 to acquire my licenses, and had to prove experience, and have had to have financial experience, and have to prove insurance, and numerous things. So it's really important that you guys take the time to make sure that you educate yourself. So number one, let's talk about the Department of Business and Professional Regulation. Make sure that you find out your contractor's name. You don't even need to know his license number if you know his name. Go back and check on the DBPR website. It's very simple. Let's do that first. Of course, the Better Business Bureau is a very good resource. I am a member of the BBB, and I strongly suggest that you check that resource out. BBB is not regulated by the federal government. That's a private entity. So you guys need to understand that you're dealing with a private. The BBB is great. No knock on the BBB. I love the BBB. But the DBPR is kind of like the police of the whole system. The reason I'm bringing all this up, and the reason it's important, I get these questions all the time when I meet my new customers, and the one big hurdle I have to get over is, am I going to scam you? Am I one of these contractors that's just not the right guy for you? I get it. I get it. I take my car to the shop, and I'm scared to death that some guy is, going to give me some line of stuff, and it sounds great, and I just spent $1,500. I don't know what I got. The bottom line is this: I want you guys to be protected, so please try to hire somebody that has a license. I don't care how slick they are. I don't care whatever the crap they're slinging. They're going to be very proud to have a license. They've earned it. They've paid for it. They have to have insurance in the state of Florida to even have the license active in the first place. Number one protection right there. Other than that, go to the web, check out reviews, things like that. That's also very important. I want you guys to be able to use every resource that you have. And the biggest thing with me is just know your contractor and meet them before you can meet them. I think this is the greatest opportunity in our age of being able to meet your contractor before, and hiring him or just feeling comfortable about him before he shows up. So that's why I'm putting this video together. I want you to be comfortable knowing who's going to show up at your door in the first place. And the first thing I want you to do is just be protected. I don't care if you hire me. I care that you protect yourself, and I care that you protect yourself by making sure you do the things I talked to you about the DBPR. A little bit about myself as well. I was and am still a building inspector for the state of Florida. I am not working as a building inspector. I'm not inspecting anybody's work, but I am a licensed building inspector, which means I basically am a building cop. I go around, and not anymore, but I could do it tomorrow if I wanted to go do that as my employment, go inspect other people's work to make sure that they're doing the right thing in the first place as well. And I have done that. I've done it for Broward County, and I've done it for Palm Beach County. So I am also a building inspector. Having said that, that's why I'm trying to enforce knowledge for you guys to understand that please take the time to protect yourselves. I'm on a job today, and these people were taken for a lot of money from some guy that had a business card that cost him $20. I can't stress enough, please check it out. So number one, let's go to the DBPR. You can look up if they hand you a business card, it has to have their license number on it. Please, if it doesn't have a license number on it, don't even mess with them. Number two, BBB. Number three, see if they got a website. I have a website. I work hard to make sure my website's here. And I want you guys to know me before I get there, because I'm already eliminating all the stuff that these other guys don't even want you to hear about if they're not legal. There are other contractors out there, by the way, that are legal and straight and good. I'm not the only one. But please, if you follow the guidelines that I've given you, you're going to be fine. Anyway, this is my introductory video. It's not very fancy, but I wanted you guys to meet me before you make a decision about who you're going to hire as a general contractor. My name is Dan Downey. I'm proud to be a contractor. I'm proud to be a contractor in Florida. And it's been nice talking to you, and please follow my little bit of advice. It'll get you a long way. Have a great day. Take care. This is Dan from Downey Contracting. Bye-bye now. 561-644-5118 is my cell number. 561-705-7663 is my office number. Peace. Bye-bye.